What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing okay. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, first of all, this is very different from what we had before. I did a little bit of off-camera work, and I just kept getting slaughtered by the NPCs that come every 15-20 minutes. And no matter what I did, I kept rebuilt, and then it got wiped again, and because I just couldn't get the stuff rebuilt in time. I decided to start fresh. And then I started fresh again because I messed that up. So this is third attempt. Now, just to give you a little tour of what we've got, because I wanted to build up to a similar point, and then I just got a bit distracted and carried on going to where we were beforehand. Same sort of map, but we were built up here, and obviously there's that bit here that we can build on as well. So this is looking a lot different from what we had before. So we've got all our structures, all our defences on the side walls here. We've got solar panels because we've got a bonus up here. There is 100% bonus to sunshine, 100% bonus to groundwater, not so good for wind, and the fish is good. So I have boats here for fishing. As you can see, got some, if you can see them, just the fish down there. I do have my maintenance things here. I've got an underwater farm, which doesn't require water, funnily enough. Got all my turrets and all my defences, got missile silos, got all these turrets around the edges and all around the outside. Now, believe it or not, occasionally they do get close, so it is a little bit touch and go sometimes, but these shield generators here, massive, there you go, they block the bullets and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, very helpful. Ignore that's about to clip in there. Yeah, we're just going to go over that, we don't care. So, I started off in the middle here. This is my storage thing here. Started off here, put a couple of farms down, veg, grapes, orchard, some housing there, and then I slowly built out. Now, the biggest structure I've got here is this thing. I put this down straight away because it kills 3 birds with 1 stone. Not just 2 birds, 3 birds with 1 stone. You can see it produces 2 material, 3 water, 1 uranium. It's not good for the aesthetics or the what's the other one? Aesthetics and ecology. It's not good for that at all, but it served a very good purpose at getting started. So that went down straight away. We've got all our extra solar panels here. These water extraction stations have got a pipeline upgrade, so it doesn't. The robots don't need to go and pick them up, which is extremely helpful. Because especially when you start with 3, now you're looking at there thinking there's more than 3, but you're absolutely correct. I got the university very early, open research list, came to heavy industry and got, drone station, which then realised I'd gone the wrong one, and I built the airport and got more drones. But this is going to be the next one. We're currently doing neural network for 5% bonus to research speed, and then we're going to start working on heavy industry again. So we're going to go to these and the large cargo drones and these. So we want to basically, the more of this we can do quickly, the better. So traffic, more drones, more movement power around the city. Large cargo drones, they pick up 5, I think, each time instead of 2. But you can only have about 5 or 6 of them per 10 of those, or whatever it is. Speed, obviously, that speaks for itself. That's handy, but not essential. That's going to be very helpful. That's going to be very helpful. But again, all of these are extremely helpful. So another good one to do if you're wanting a clean version of uranium is reverse reaction. So obviously the whole planet's full of radiation, so you get that, and you come to here, uranium absorbent tower, and it basically absorbs uranium from the air. So you're pulling uranium out of the thin air, essentially. So I will be getting those, and then I can hopefully get rid of this and keep just a couple of these matter mines here. But I thought I'd give you an update of where we're going, because after the first episode it went downhill very fast. We haven't quite set up over here or here yet. I am going to be looking at doing so, and I believe there is a train bridge connection. Yeah. So if I I have to have a bridge connection up top here, so I can't go through that. And as you can see on the top here, so if I was to do that, it needs to have clear line of sight over here. So I think I may have to get rid of the town hall or move or something here, probably there. If I get rid of the vineyard and that solar power station, we got an attack coming in. So this normally takes the brunt of it. This normally gets destroyed every single time without a fail, because I just can't get enough defences over there. I can't put any sidewall things down here. So unfortunately, this is the first line of defence, the fishing outlet. But you can see that shield does help quite a bit. It can't stand up forever. So you can see everything gets pretty close. I'm not going to lie, but these shield generators definitely help. 100% recommend them. Also, these fighters come off the side there.
Trading platform arrived.
So we'll rebuild all these now. And yes, I've still got a tutorial going, which is why it's because until your city is 100% efficient and effective without needing the tutorial, you're fine. Just stay with the tutorial, because you can go below that and then it'll flick back up to 750. No matter what you spend, it will go back up to 750. Watch. So down, 750. Yes, it is a little bit cheaty and whatnot, but when you're playing, if you're not a pro at this, because I'm definitely not, and you need some form of safety net basically, and that is a very good way of having a good safety net. Now I'm just trying to think what else we want. I don't know if we want anything else, because it's a case of now. Hello. Priority 2. Put these on priority 2, not priority. Not priority 3. Priority 3. Nothing gets touched. So I need to keep up to date on these, up to scratch, because as you see here as well, it goes, when it gets to 650 units or 700 or 600, they become specialised in that product, and therefore it will only produce those, but you'll get an extra one produced. So very, very helpful, very, very helpful indeed. And we still haven't done these because, what's the reason? We've run out, oh my god, we've run out of matter. What's going on? We've got a lot of stuff, but... Priority 2. Also, with my recyclers, what I do is I actually buy in rubble, because rubble is much cheaper than buying in the matter. So 11 each or 3, and then all you do is you just process it here. It's easy. It's much cheaper as well. Because I'm still buying stuff, but because I'm selling that much stuff, I'm actually getting more. So we've got a lot of been producing a hell of a lot of these batteries as well, because we've got charge power of 278, because we've got that much solar power. Yeah, and obviously at night it stops because it's night, and then we run on batteries overnight. So I do have to improve the aesthetics of the city, because it is pretty much down in the actual dumps. Let's have a look. See, I don't really want to start putting this sort of stuff up, because it just takes up space. I'm really not bothered about aesthetics. I really don't care. Until I've got another city going over there, I'm not going to be too bothered, because then I can just put a train between them. We can trade, and passengers can go to and from, and people can work over there and come back here, and vice versa, and people can live over there and can work over here, vice versa. So if you're going to do a dual setup, or even a trio, you can have one city that can have, say, a lot more residents than there are workplaces, but as if you've got trains connected, like those bridges I was showing, these ones, if you've got bridges connecting between two cities, they will go across a train to work. And we're under attack again. See, they are relentless, but that's nothing. It looks a lot, and if that had came at me at the start, I would have 100% have been like 100% been brown bread. But they won't get past this. See, that's the one you want to make sure that goes down, because that's the one that's going to nick your storage facility. Now, these automatically go on and off, because if I flick them on, those jobs go up to about 500-600 and the manpower drops and it's horrendous. But you get a town hall, which opens city management for multiple cities, or you can just, I think you can go straight for Parliament. Now you get this option here, this screen here, so you can sign laws and all that sort of stuff. This is the one I've got. Automatically activates and deactivates defence turrets during an attack. Oh, that's not that far ahead of the future, is it? Oh dear. Okay, guys, we don't have much time left. we have 980 years before we're going to be living like this, guys. Also, I've increased baby rate, so hopefully people start making more babies. And oh wow, okay. So you do have a lot of these. Some of these laws are very good. Some of them are not too bothered about, really. Payment, so it costs you a little bit extra, but it reduces the let's have a look. Stimulate energy savings. -9. So that's there. What else is there? Automatically shut down the nuclear power plant and capsule generator from 13 to 18 hours during peak weekend. Oh right, okay. I have no idea. But then you got drones for agricultural. Because you can research agricultural drones, which is obviously on the list, because that will relieve these guys from messing around with the farms and get them to sort everything else out, which again will be absolutely amazing. But I can now build below, believe it or not. So once I get to 20, I can... Or no, I can't. I can do it now. So you build an engineer hangar, right, and a small dock, and it makes these drones. You can put ore mines, geothermal stations, which generates power for down the bottom, because the power from down the bottom and up the top is a separate thing. So you have to have this down the bottom. It also splits ore into debris. So you have an ore mine, okay, which speaks for itself. These drones will pick it up from there, drop it into the splitting reactor, which will then turn the ore into debris and uranium, and these will then bring that back up to the top for you to obviously use the uranium and recycle the ore into matter. Also, you do have capsule battery stations, which basically charge off radiation, and you can have these up top, which provides 150 kilowatts of energy. They're only 1 square across, or 2 squares across, sorry, like that, and they have to come down, pick up a capsule and put it up there. But I've found they are handy, don't get me wrong, but then I would not 100% rely on them, because yeah, it's they're not the best, because they take a while to do, so you need about 5 or 6 to every 2 drones, or 1 to every 3 drones. No, 3, oh, you know what I mean, 3 of those to 1 drone. Or 3 of those to 1 of those. Yeah, 3 of those to 1 of those, I think the ratio was when I worked on this last time. So it's kind of one of those, really. Got trade shuttle, which can go from down here to up to the top, and up to the space station as often as you want it to. It costs uranium to go. So you can use that to sell stuff if you don't want to use this. You can get rid of this and use that. So if you're producing quite a bit of uranium, which I think we are, I could probably get rid of that. Yeah, actually, I'm going to get rid of this, I think. It's making some good cash, but we'll try it now. Right, come on, guys. Come and scoop it all up. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that rubble. We don't like rubble in the base. Come on. Come on. In the base. In the city. We don't like rubble. Yes, yes. Put it in the recycling. Get it in the recyclers. Get that going. That one's full. Crap, that one is really full. Wow, 40. Okay, so let's build this instead. And put that priority 1, so we'll have to wait for the next attack to be able to afford it, and as obviously we haven't got enough cash, but that will then generate us cash. These will just load it up, and once it's full, it will go. Yep, so we just got to wait for this next invasion here, and yeah, that will be that. So if you do find yourself enjoying this, guys, make sure to hit that like button for me. It really helped me out with getting these videos out there and get people seeing this game, because it's not very well known. One of my friends, Jack, he told me about this, and I didn't even know this thing existed. But yeah, it's a cracking game, very well made. It's not trying too hard to be like Sim City or anything. So the graphics are very simplistic, and it runs pretty damn smooth. I haven't had a crash with it so far. It runs smooth. I've played this for many hours before, about 8-9 months ago, and I got all the way to the end of the game on tower defense. I just enjoy tower defense. I think it's a nice combination between a city builder, managing your city, population, food, all that sort of stuff, as well as defending it. I think it's a nice little combination, if you ask me. So that's why I like this method. See, look, there we are. Boom, here it is. So this goes up to the orbital station, and let's see. So if we want to sell it. I don't know why it's just gone, it hasn't got anything. I think it must just go up and down. So sell if more than 100 water. Sell if more than 80 fish. Don't want to sell food. Sell if more than 100 fruit. Sell if more than 70 no, we'll go 80 batteries. 50, 50, 50, 50. So that should make us a pretty penny. You can use that to buy stuff as well. So now it's landed. As you can see, it just now gets filled with everything that goes in. Also, guys, I did briefly touch. I didn't actually touch on it, but I want to show you a nice little feature this game's got. I haven't built any pathways or anything like that, so you'll have to excuse that. But look at this. You can walk around. You can walk through your buildings. Yeah, but look. I mean, see what I mean about simplistic graphics? They don't try too hard to look amazing, but pretty cool. So this is in the orchard, so we've got some apples and stuff here. This is where people come in. Got some uranium there, look at that. There's the moon. So I've always like a city builder that allows you to go down to ground level. So that's the medical facility there, cool looking building. Got some houses here. Look at those turrets, they're pretty beefy from down here. They don't look like much from up top, but they are pretty damn beefy. This is a town square, so entertainment value and all that sort of stuff here. Also generate some passive cash. Oh, look at that. That does look. I do like the model of that thing. Kind of looks like a ship that in a game that I play called EVE Online, which is videos of on the channel, called a Rock, Caldera ship. It looks pretty good, I like it. They got the 3D printing factories here, so you got all the electronics, all the fridges, furniture, engines and stuff in there. Seem to be lost in a bit of a bush there, but I'm not gonna go into too much detail with that. This is a big ass orchard, look at that. Those are some big grapes, holy crap. So it's nice that you can actually walk around, like you can walk through your fields and whatnot, and look at all the furniture here. Look, that looks like IKEA. That just looks like a section of IKEA. I'm just saying. Got some barrels of wine, veg. So I do like I do like this. It is cool. I mean, I wish you could like walk up some of the buildings, but you know. Oh, what happens if you go in the water? Nothing. Oh yeah, so you can get a better look at the water down there. So you've got the farms down there. Those have been destroyed, so I actually do need to repair those. Damn it. You see the fishies down there. But yeah, pretty cool. I do. Been thoroughly enjoying this. And I hope you guys have too. If you have, let me know what if you play it let me know, because I haven't come across many people that play this or even know about this.
Large construction completed.
We need to get to 5,000 so we can upgrade that. That made 430 on that first trip. That's pretty impressive. I think once it's full, it just goes. I don't know what the capacity is on it though. It seems to take a hell of a lot. 20, 21, 21, 20, 20. And it's off. So, I think we need... Let's see how long it takes for it to pay off. Oh yeah, look at all that.
Construction completed.
Look at that cash roll in. Yeah. That's what we like. So I'm producing way too much water, but it's a good commodity to sell. Because the space station doesn't really have access to much water, let's be honest. And if I can keep producing this sort of stuff to send it up, then bonus. Happy with that. So we're doing well on materials. So you can also come here and check your trade stats, and if you want, so you can see how much you're producing, how much you're using. So water we're producing 80, consuming 51. That's a bit close. I want to probably improve on that. Yeah, but the rest of these is pretty. We're using 30. We're producing 30 plus batteries, and yeah, we could probably do with because these battery stations use excess power charged from the solar panels through the day to one, power the city at night, but two, also power other things as well, which is pretty handy. Have I got a vertical battery station? No, I have not. Why do I not have one of these? Can't put it there. See, there's only so many slots you can have on the side of here as well, so you've got to be careful about what you produce, what you're putting on the side. Last thing you want to be doing is ripping these down because they are quite expensive. Research is on oh, look at that. Neural network is finished. So, what did I say we were gonna?
Research completed.
Oh, we're under attack. We're coming from this direction, right? So what we're gonna get? Traffic, improved engine. Yeah. General. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one for prospecting, so we can find out exactly, because it says here matter deposits, soil fertility rate. It tells you on each one now. Once you get that, what there is. Come on, don't let me down. Oh, get hazed. Get hazed.
New citizens arrive.
Get hazed. So I wonder if that, even though it's a lot more expensive than those little ones, I wonder how much better that produces. I wonder how much better that makes batteries as opposed to. Yes, I know research. Oh wow, okay, that was very quick. Simplified 5% justice, so that's good because occasionally you will get thieving little scumbags that'll take. Every so often up there you'll see minus. Like 20 or something like that, or food will go missing, or so. Energy improvement, wind, solar energy. That will be handy. That's also another good one if you're going to be doing multiple cities across there. It averages the batteries between the cliffs. Better uranium mining. That's another one for uranium. So I think we're going to go with this one actually. We're doing that one.
New citizens arrive.
Self-cleaning, yeah. So self-cleaning solar will be it, because then once you've done that one, there's another one there. So you get multiple upgrades for it. So we are nearly at max people, which that we've got living space for anyway. We could always get more people in. I think we could probably push. Should we just get another... Put another one here. Like that, and done. That was quick.
Medium construction complete.
So also when you're doing these upgrades, some of these the residential buildings, you can get them to have extra aesthetics and look nicer, more, get an extra bit of power or more people, which I normally go for more people to squeeze more people in, but as it's at 366 spots for 371 workplaces, I don't really need that much more, so I may just leave that one not upgraded for now. Just get, there you go. So that is making us some cash.
New citizens arrived.
Using a fair bit of uranium, but that's not an issue. Just loading up them batteries. We are. Yeah. Okay. That's taken up a good amount. Okay, this can hold the same amount of batteries, and okay, so I'm not going to keep a slot wasted on that because it can hold 20. Yeah, it can hold exactly the same and produces them at the same rate. So there's a bit of a waste of time for that, and cash. So I probably wouldn't bother with these ones on the wall. If you can get these, then you're all right. We are smashing the water out the park with this. Shame we're not doing the same with food, but I mean, could just do that. Put a couple little fields down here.
Small construction completed.
There you go.
Small construction completed.
Soil fertility up here is 100%. Matter deposits not as good. Uranium 70. So over here where I was before, terrible. That is a bad area. That is probably not where you want to set up all your resources. If you do decide to do this one, looking at it, that is terrible. And this one is just as bad. So I set up in the best spot, it's just not got the most building area. Come on. That's it. So we may have to set up sort of like a financial district over here. I don't know. We'll have to work something out with that. But this seems to be the best for producing power, food, fish. Not the best for fish actually, but better uranium deposits. So yeah, we haven't got a uranium mine on here, so to speak. We've actually could put a uranium mine down in the under here, underwater uranium mine, but it would kill off the fish here. It would put minus 8% on there, which we can afford to do. How far over here can I come? Oh, never mind. Yeah, so if I put that there, is that city? He is there. I don't know why I'm putting a uranium mine now down, but it's going to be, I suppose it'd be helpful if just to sell, and if when we get that
construction completed.
When we get that researched, we could get the purifier and then get rid of this. But as you can see, it isn't directly impacted it as of yet. It will do though. But that produces quite a bit, and it doesn't mess with the ecology up here. 91% manpower, I'm happy with that. If we can keep it at there, that's good. And people may have babies and all that sort of stuff, so if that goes up, then people are having babies, which is good. Because then if people want to leave and go back up to the space station, they can do. How we're looking for... Okay, we're fine, we're not fine. Probably do some more drones, I think. So you can get people their own personal drones, which is like their own driving. It's like a futuristic, obviously a futuristic car for getting around. There's one. There. Textures are a bit out, but you see they just park on top of the structures there. But your citizens like them, so just do 3 more. So that one. Yep. That's making some nice coinage. Like it. Come on, I know it's night time, but who cares? Get it working. So we've got a capacity of 15 on the Isle. The Clippers are at capacity for those drones as well. Right, so there's another. So the 8 o'clock. There you go. 8 o'clock work starts. Probably get the other 2 done today. If the resources get brought over in time, they do. Perfect. Then once that's done, we can just offline that temporarily because we don't need 9 people working there if there's nothing to do. So do that. Look at that. 94% manpower. I've never had it at 100% manpower, unfortunately. I've been trying to, but I suppose you probably just can't. It'd be a very fine balancing act. We'd have a winery here, making some wine for the peoples. Oh, hang on. If we don't get too much blown up here, we should be able to afford the upgrade on the storage facility. Oh, we can. Look. Oh, yes, we're doing it. Wait for it. And there you go. Nice new upgrade. So if that gets nicked and it's full, I'm really going to be upset. Basically, really going to be upset. But we can now store 75 in there, which is great. We can store more resources. I've got this here to store food, so water and all the other food can get stored in here instead of clogging up to this. But yeah, well, I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. Just thought I'd bring you up to date and so see where we are at. I think next episode I'm going to do probably about another half an hour to an hour off camera. I think the next episode we're going to probably start building over there and seeing what we can get up there. But I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Let me know what your thoughts should be on what should build up there. But for now, guys, until then, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.